Yes, second chance now. What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Now, yes, I hope that I am live right now. Had some technical issues. Spanish Wi-Fi, like Mark Dutch says. Guys, what is going on with Bitcoin? What is the situation? Let me know in the comment section. Now, before we start the stream, I need you all to smash up the like button all together. Sorry for that. A little bit of, technical issues here. I don't know what happened. Let's analyze the situation because, just for the community. All right. We're just 120 people watching right now. But I remember when we were trading around about $42,000. I asked in the comment section, in a poll, are you bullish or are you bearish? And moderators will remember this. 71% of people were bullish. I asked the same question a few days ago when we were trading at this range, 39, 40K levels. 54% were bullish. Still more people bullish. I want to ask the question today in the comment section. Are you bullish or are you bearish for Bitcoin for the next coming weeks? And it's going to be very interesting because while we were scaling down here, the bullishness was disappearing. I want to know in the comment section right away in a poll, are you bullish on Bitcoin the coming weeks? Let me know, guys, because it's going to be very interesting. Will it be less than 50% bullish? Let me know, guys. The poll is there right now in the comment section. I'll go through the comment section right away, but we want to analyze the situation here today on Bitcoin. What is going on? Because we are in an aggressive downtrend still, okay? No doubt about that. We are creating aggressive lower highs, as you can see, aggressive lower lows. Is this trend going to continue? Are we going to break $38,000 in the next coming days? Let me know also in the comment section, what is your price target for next week? Where is Bitcoin going to trade by next week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, by next week, beginning of next week. Where do you think Bitcoin's going to trade? Let me know in the comment section. We've got a poll here to say if you are bullish or bearish. It is true that we are in a very aggressive downtrend still. I just want to let you know that we are at very, very strong support. And yes, I mean, it's very hard for me to be bearish here. It's very hard for me to look for short positions right here at this level. I prefer looking at short positions at this range, for example. Long positions at these lows, it's very hard for me to be bearish. It is a possibility that we might break support because, as you know, we are in a very nice uptrend channel, but coming from a massive downtrend. All right, we need to be realistic. This is a very, very critical range here for Bitcoin right now, because if we start losing this low over here at the 37.5, we're only just about $2,500 away. If we start losing this low, this is going to be very, very bad for BTC, no doubt about that. So it's still, I can see still this creating higher lows in the macro, this, kind of macro trend since January. Let me know, guys, in the poll. I'm going to check this out right now. We got 118 votes. We got 58% of people that are bullish, which is very surprising. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or if that's bad. Last time we had 71% of people bullish at $42,000. We had a massive big dump the next few days. So is this good or is this bad? I don't know. I guess it's good. I'm going to give you my opinion. I am bullish. You know the reason why I am bullish here in the immediate short term, okay? Just immediate short term. I am bullish in the immediate short term because I think we can reclaim, the this 41.3K level, also the 42.5. I think we can reclaim these levels in the next coming days. of course, that would be a moment that I will be very, very cautious. I will start becoming bearish potentially at this zone. Where? 42.5, 44.5. The moment we start trading inside of this range, if we do, of course, I'll become quite bearish. We have a huge amount of resistance. The 44.5k levels would be the official target of this bat pattern over here that I've been talking about now for quite some time. Around about this range, we could still go even lower, like I explained. Still could go slightly lower, have that volatility, have that swing failure pattern, would be the ideal scenario. Dipping below 39k, managing to get above 39k, that will be the moment that I will, you know, very likely be very, very bullish. I am in a long position already, as you know, just in case we do start, you know, pumping from this range. It's a very, you know, small position. I'm just explaining what I see here, of course, on the chart, guys. It's very difficult for me to be bearish, you know, when we've had such an aggressive drop already. And by the looks of things, BTC is pumping right now. So let's analyze the situation here on the 1 hourly. We are starting to break a little bit this trend. Could it be a big fat fake out? Maybe, yes. Maybe it's just a big fake out. Let's see what happens on for the next coming hours for Bitcoin. There is also a bearish Gartley pattern that I want to explain. Okay, I'm really into harmonic patterns right now. And looking at the 1 hourly chart, guys, I see a Gartley pattern, you know, detecting these harmonics. When you create a slightly higher low and a big consolidation, you know, this is pretty nice for me. This looks pretty good for me. Reason why? Because this is basically hitting, I would say, the 0.88 almost, which would be, yeah, but let me just zoom in here on the chart. This is a very famous number for harmonics. This is why I got it here in the yellow. We got the 0.88 right there. We just hit it to the exact tick. And basically this Gartley pattern should take us all the way up here to round about 41. Let me just draw the harmonic pattern here 1 second. Basically, it is from this point over here down here to this range, which is just over the 50% Fibonacci, almost hitting the 60% retracement, 0.6 almost. And, you know, the 0.88 was almost hit here. You could arguably discuss it was hit, the 0.87 approximately from this low. And this bearish Gartley pattern can actually take us all the way up here to the 42.5. I do see this happening for Bitcoin in the next coming days. Also kind of popping out from this downtrend, right? Which it looks like it wants to try and attempt to, you know, to create, you know, a pump here. Let's see. This might be a fake out. This just might be a little bit of volatility, a little bit of a short squeeze. Also, if we take a look at Fibonacci time on the Gartley pattern or any harmonic pattern, the ideal scenario, just a quick explanation here, looking at Fibonacci time, is going from, you know, X to A to B. This amount of time should be almost the exact same of time that it's going to take, all right, to go from B to C to D, right? How do you measure this? Well, you measure this with Fibonacci, you know, trend-based fib time. You go from X to B, right? And you would go to the highest point, which would be this one right over here on the 13th, you know, the 9 o'clock here, Central European time. That would be the highest point. And yeah, the 1-to-1 would be on the 16th of April. So we still got 1 day, basically. 1 day here looking at the 1 hourly. That would be the ideal scenario. The timing right there, the 1-to-1 of this potential harmonic pattern. And that would take us to the 42.5 Will this happen? I don't have a clue. Technicals say yes, it is a possibility. Now, of course, I am in a long position at this range just to speculate that, you know, this is a potential scenario that we will not lose. We could lose 39K levels, of course. If it's a swing failure pattern, of course, that would invalidate this Gartley pattern. Okay. Let me just get a picture here because I know a lot of people do not use harmonic patterns. They are pretty powerful patterns. Do they work always? No, nothing works always in trading. This is why you need to have risk management. This is why we only look at probabilities. And for this Gartley pattern, as you can see, we are looking for that 0.786, okay, 0.79 basically. From X to A to B, it can be, you know, the ideal scenario would be the 618. It can also be the 50% correction. B can be at 50% Fibonacci. Also, what is most important is this, the 382, 0.88, and also this range in between 0.27 and 0.61. The ideal one would be the 0.78, okay, from X to D. That would be the main target, looking for the 0.86. And then this is a bearish pattern. So basically, what I like to trade these patterns from C to D and from D to the target, basically. Where's the target? Well, from a Gartley pattern, first target would be the Fibonacci from C all the way up here. So it would be about 40,000, where we're currently trading right now. But, you know, we're still not there. There's still a little bit of speculation. It is pretty, I mean, it's pretty funny because sometimes people like to speculate on harmonics, you know, at point A, you know, as in this is a potential scenario or any type of harmonic. And yeah, this is very difficult. I at least need X, A, and B. And you have, if you have it C, even better, because you can speculate. You could have this range and this range. Sometimes if you have B, yeah, this is just pure speculation. You do not know if you're going to stop here. But if you do stop, then you have, you know, more probabilities. The more points of a harmonic you basically create, the more probabilities you have in getting D right. And now, something curious about this Gartley pattern is that we do have a huge amount of resistance at that 42.5. There's a huge amount of resistance. Why is there a huge amount of resistance? Because it's one of the strongest points of control here. And what I love about this, I mean, this is the 4-hourly chart. What I do love about this is that basically in between $39,000 and $42,000, there's hardly any volume here on the VPVR. I mean, there is, but the strongest range is in between 39 and 42. So I think we could get a bounce to that range. Since we broke $42,000 major support level, we haven't gone back up there to retest it. And I think there's a high probability in going to retest that range before we continue down. And that's only my my analysis, of course. Let me take a look at the 15-minute chart to see what kind of pump this is, because this could be just a massive big stop hunt. Everybody's a lot of people are incredibly bearish on Bitcoin at the moment. They were these last few days. I see a lot of people calling for $38,000. And sorry guys, I just want to give a little bit of a chat here and explain you what I can see on the chart. These consolidations are, for me, they are pretty bullish. They are pretty bullish, especially creating a slightly higher high right there, higher low, sorry. So liquidity grab above this range, even going to the 42K levels, right? In between 42 and 42.5. That is the strongest resistance that we do have. So I do see an attempt of Bitcoin trying to get above this level. Let's just wait and see. Let me just go here quickly through the comment section and say hello Because let me just read the poll here. We got 230 votes. Guys, I need you to smash up the like button. We're almost 300 people here. We need to get to 200 likes in seconds, guys. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Free information here. You know, come on, guys. Show some love. And you know the deal. I am in this Bitcoin long position, looking for those ranges, guys. Looking for those ranges. It's very small capital. Obviously, I would be adding to my position if I do see that volatility at $39,000 in a swing failure pattern, basically. If you guys are experienced, you do have an insane bonus down below. This is only for experienced traders. Do not use the link. Do not trade if you're not experienced, period. But if you are and you like trading crypto, you know, Bybit has got an insane bonus down below. We got Prime XBT also down below. You get very, very good bonuses. So make sure to check them out. I also get a small commission of this, of course, but you get the best bonus that there is available out there if you are interested in trading. Now, let's go through the comment section right away. 60% of people are bullish. I was pretty surprised of that. What's up, Cryptomaniac? Says Davo. How are you doing? Good morning. Let's go, Brooke. We back in business. Absolutely. All our crypto legends. I got Mark Dutch here. I got Davo. Who else? Who else here of my moderators? Absolutely insane support from my moderators. Christian Schreiber. Pump. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are pumping. It's a very small pump. I'm not too excited over this pump, actually. Just slightly a little bit. We need to see some strong power. We are kind of, I mean, it would be ideal to break this, okay, and then it would be looking pretty good. But even though, like I said, what's going to happen there, a lot of people are going to become bullish at this range, very likely, because we're going to get above the last lower high. But I can see this harmonic pattern, a huge amount of resistance, and I do see us maybe rolling back down, maybe, okay, but we could also roll down, get supported, and go back up. It's too much speculation on that move. Let's just trade what is happening, what we can see, what is the next high probability move. So yeah, let me go quickly through the comment section, see what's going on. Andy, that intro stream music is so fire. Wow, Neffy, thank you very much. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sebastian, how are you doing? Right, let's take a look. Happy Easter, everyone. Great timing. Luna, please, let's take a look at Luna for Mark Waits. Absolutely. Hi, Andy, what do you think about the CME gap we will create in if BTC pump now? Very interesting. I think we could potentially, we could potentially fill that gap if this does happen. If we do see that crazy pump all the way to 42.5, it is phenomenal. I'm going to be bearish at that level, especially, you know, we are going to see some kind of reaction, like I explained. Huge level. Not only because of these spikes that where we have stopped, okay, as resistance and as support, is because of the VPVR, okay? VPVR, like I said, it's one of the strongest levels from the volume traded in between January and today. Strongest level, it is the strongest level. Strongest level right there. So yeah, expect some kind of rejection if BTC does manage to climb up to 42.5, 42.5, round about that range. 42k levels more than 42.5. So yeah, let me just take a look at fib levels from this high to this high. It would be the 382 also. 382, 42.2, 382 from this drop. Yeah, a lot of resistance, a lot of confluence at that range. Big spike on the VPVR, big resistance support. We got the Gartley pattern, you know. This is, yeah, I would be very, very cautious at that range. We do not know yet if we're going to get up there, but if we do, I will be bearish at that range. I cannot be bearish at these lows. No, not at support. I need to be bearish at resistance. So, yeah, Neffy says bearish. Let me go scroll here through the comment section. I was going to take a look at Luna. Yes, I want to go through the comment section, take a look at altcoins. Luna. Luna's not looking absolutely great. It is not looking great. Just to keep it simple here on Luna, we need to take some stuff out of the chart here, old stuff. Luna, since we broke this uptrend, massive big downtrend, no doubt about that. Okay, we broke it, we consolidated, we created kind of a bear flag right there. Luna is losing it right now, losing major support levels. I think Luna can come down all the way down here to around about $72 approximately. It's the golden pocket from the lows here that we did create in February to the highs. We are basically on our way right there right now. We're just getting a little bit of a reaction. We did get a bounce to the 50% Fibonacci retracement, but to perfection. This is this green horizontal line. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It is the 50% Fibonacci retracement from the lows of February to the all-time highs that we did create a few weeks ago. We got a perfect bounce almost to the dollar right there, coming back up to the 382. I mean, this is how magical Fibonacci numbers are. You know, this sometimes they work really, really good. I would definitely implement Fibonacci in your trading because they work very, very nicely. Now, it does look like that we are getting that reaction. We're still getting that reaction. We're coming back down to retest this $80 level, which is the 50% Fibonacci. If we do lose this range in the next coming hours, I think it is very, very likely going to react as resistance. Okay, just using, you know, basic technical analysis where we do have this support, we're getting a reaction. If this manages to make a solid break, the next hourly candles are very, very likely going to get a reaction at that range, very likely going to create a lower high and continue to the downside. Potential target here would be that $72 of the 618 Fibonacci retracement, where we could get a reaction. We could get a reaction and the potential big bounce from that level. But yeah, overall going down. It could get a pump from this range. I would only be bearish if we successfully break out this level. I'm talking about that $80. Only a successful breakout, potentially hitting 77. Okay, 78, 77. All right, nice 1 hourly, 4 hourly closes at least. Then you could potentially argue that we are going to continue low. For the moment, this range is getting supported. You could actually create a small double bottom here. So nothing confirmed yet from Luna. So yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Not doing much, just pumping a little bit. Volume is still low. I would love to see a nice spike in volume. On the 15-minute, it doesn't look too bad. On the 15-minute chart. We got a pretty nice spike in volume. Right over here. It's still got quite a lot of work to do. So far, not looking that bad. The reason why is because of this higher low, basically slightly higher low, aggressive downtrend. Have we got bullish divergence on the 1 hourly? Well, of course not, because we've created a high right there. So there cannot be some bullish divergence, right? You need to create a lower low on the price action. Let's dive in here through the comment section. This is what I got for Luna. Hope that helps. FTM for Omar, absolutely. Let's take a look at FTM. Wan Ni says, I believe BTC fundamental is bullish. Market still, yeah, bearish, right? Trend is a little bit bearish in the immediate short term. Let's take a look at Phantom here. Let's take a look at Phantom. And then I'll take a look at the super chat here from Karam. Abu, how are you doing? Let's take a quick look at FTM. What's going on with Phantom? What's going on with Phantom here? I need to clear the chart here a little bit with some short-term analysis. Get short-term analysis out of the way. Let me go to the daily here on Phantom. 1 second. Right. So far, I like this reaction that we are having at this range. Is there a possibility that we are creating a higher low over here? Let me just check 1 second, because there might be also a Gartley pattern here. I really like this spike. I really like this spike. This one. And I really like this higher low, this slightly higher low. It's not going to be the 0.88. It would be at least the 0.90. I can already see it on the chart. Just taking a look here. If we this has hit the 618 to perfection. This was absolutely insane. This hit the 618 to perfection from this spike here to the lows. Wow, absolutely beautiful. To the dollar, to the exact cent here on Phantom. 618 from this drop. So yeah, definitely looking for a harmonic here, creating this higher low. The only harmonic that you can create with a lower low is the shark pattern. All the rest of harmonic patterns need to have a higher low in the case of a bearish one. In the case of a bearish harmonic, they all of them have to create a higher low. In the case of a bullish harmonic, they all have to create a lower high. The only one that creates a higher high is the shark pattern. Just some information that I wanted to give there. Let me just check here. What level here have we touched? We hit about the 0.88. This looks pretty insane for a potential Gartley pattern. It's a little bit extended. You could count it as valid. 0.89. 0.79 would be around about $1.86, which would be the target, approximately 185. Very much possible. This is looking at the daily, so even better. This slight consolidation here, creating a higher low, looks pretty good. It is true that we do have a big cluster of VPVR above us, which is not good. I don't see this as a successful breakout though, because this is a big block range. This is a big block, right? So we're still at the low levels. It's not a successful breakout. So will this range hold? I do potentially see this holding. I mean, you know, when you're looking at these potential setups here, in the case of Phantom, you know, just so you can get an idea of this, would be, you know, risk to reward, because the invalidation point is beneath A. You are consolidating at this level. You know, the risk to reward here on this trade is basically a 4-to-1. So yeah, I'm just saying that, just pointing that out. Of course, you do not have to do this. I know it looks bearish. I know we are looking very bearish, very weak. But the fact is, when everything looks very bullish, is the moment where you need to be cautious. You want to be potentially bearish. The moment when it looks very bearish, very bearish, is maybe the moment you want to start becoming a little bit bullish. Be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy, right? Famous quote. Right, let's take a look at this super chat right away. Hi Andy, can you please do Jasmine? It is at this at the bottom. Let's take a look at this super chat here. Let's take a look at Jasmine right away. Jasmine. Oh. We do not know if we're at the bottom right now. This is the daily. Yeah, this is still not looking good. Why isn't it looking good? I mean, we do have it's the only. We don't have much price data here. Do we have more? Yeah, we don't have much. More chart data here. It would be nice to see more. I think the one that we've got more is the Coinbase, but yeah, this is still going down aggressively. I wouldn't speculate in finding a bottom right here. Why? Because it's still going aggressively down. You know, basically yesterday, basically Jasmine was trading at 2 cents. It is at 1.7 cents right now. So there's no signs of consolidations. If we were trading yesterday at 2 cents and a week ago at 2 cents, then I would say, we are forming a floor level. But this is nowhere near creating a floor. The thing is about these altcoins, you might see a sudden pump like this. This is why I do not trade mostly altcoins, because they are so unpredictable. The moves are so volatile. But this doesn't look like it's going to bottom anytime soon, because it's just going down. It would be nice to see a higher low consolidation here, but it's still very soon to say. Still very soon. Not much to add here on Jasmine, sir. I would patiently wait, and I know it is difficult because you might have a sudden pump. It is very possible. This is all on you. There's nothing I could say here on this one. It's just going still going down. We have a nice point of control at this range. Could it get supported? Maybe yes. George, I'm still long too. Make sure to protect your positions, guys. Protect always. Take profit, protect. Any comments on Zilliqa? I think Zilliqa has lost it. Zilliqa has... Yeah, there's something here on Zilliqa. I remember doing analysis on Zilliqa on one of the latest live streams. And I'll go through the comment section right now. I hope I haven't got any super chats. My moderators must be bashing me. But yeah, anyway, just my opinion on Zilliqa. We talked about Zilliqa breaking major resistance, which is at the 14-cent level. When we were trading at this range, I was saying, when you go up like this so fast, there's, very likely that these top resistance levels are not going to turn into support, because you need a big retracement when you have such a pump like this. You need a big retracement when you have such a pump. So my take here is that we are starting to have a round formation. We are starting to find nice level. Why is this level so nice? Well, first of all, if I just zoom in, let me just get the VPVR. Let's get some noise out of the chart, and let's keep it pretty simple. We basically had two moves here. We had this first impulsive move, then a consolidation. I'm talking about the last week of March. Insane pump, and then we've had a few days of consolidation. This pump had pretty high volume. This retracement consolidation had very low volume, meaning that the bears are not pushing the price down. So What happens next when you have low volume? Then you have a big, massive pump with very high volume. What is happening now inside of this retracement, you did have a little bit of volume right there, but volume is going lower, lower, and lower, as you can see. So my take on this is that it is very, very likely here that we are going to consolidate in between the 9 and 11 cent range. Why 9 and 11 cent range? Well, basically because we have a big closers here on the 4 hourly, as you can see, with big spikes in volumes. This level will very, very likely hold as support. It is actually holding as support right now. So for me, this range is a very, very solid level. This box basically, where we do have these big candles with high volume. We're already getting a reaction at this range. We already seen the price rounding. It is not continuing this massive collapse, right? We are already rounding off. So just to keep it simple like that, we could see some kind of a bounce here in the next coming days after this potential consolidation. Maybe a little bit more downside is possible. Yes, of course. So that's my take here on, we could just go to the daily on Zilliqa. I mean, this pump was absolutely crazy. It took less than 1 week to go from, 3 cents, 3-4 cent range to about 22 cent. This one almost did a 10x, an 8x in less than 1 week, which was absolutely crazy. So, I mean, something good about this is it is hitting the 618 Fibonacci retracement also. It is already getting a reaction from this level. So, yeah, maybe the 9-10 cent level could hold for Zilliqa. We've already lost 50%, as you can see here. So it's already retraced 50-55%. Volume is low to the downside. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I could add up. So that's my take on Zilliqa. Right. Rose TA. Let's take a look at Rose. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Rose. Why not? Let me just check the moderator's chart. Cheers, Mark. No super chats. Let's take a look at what was the crypto that I just said. What was the crypto that I just said? It wasn't Zilliqa. I forgot here, reading the comment section, reading the moderator's chat. We got Zilliqa, Solana, Rose, that was the one. Then we can take a look at Solana, why not? Let's take a look at Rose, see what's going on. Right, it's pretty clear here on Rose that we did broke this uptrend. We didn't manage to retest these aggressive higher low support. We did get that bounce, came back up, almost touched the support level to turn it into resistance. We were a couple of cents away. Right. I mean, it is possible here also. So many are making very, very similar moves. Because you got this high, you got this low, you got this high, you got this low over here right now, which might be a higher low. I don't know. I think, there is a possibility. I mean, you could take the low from this wick. This is just probably noise. The consolidation is from here. There is a possibility that you are creating a double bottom here. It's still a little bit too early here to say from Rose. Just get these boxes from short-term analysis. So it's an incredible level, no doubt about that. We did create all-time highs back in March and April. We were basically getting supported from all-time highs from March and April of 2021. We broke it, we got consolidated, we came back down. We got resistance, came back down, higher low, double bottom scenario right there, massive big breakout. What happens after the breakout? Where did we get supported? We got supported from this range over here. Where are we getting supported right now for the last few weeks? At that range. Of course, more times you retest the support, the weaker it gets. So if anything on Rose, you know, this would have to start to pick up right now, because if not, it is in clear danger. No doubt. If we start creating this higher low right here, that looks like we are creating it, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. So yeah, Rose doesn't look too bad. We are sitting at very strong support, and I cannot be bearish at support. I'm sorry, just cannot be bearish at support. Only if we're creating like a massive big, you know, descending triangle like this, then I would say, yo, we are retesting support like 10 times here. You know, this is going to break anytime soon. But not like this. Not like this. When you have, you know, this high over here, you're breaking, you're creating this high from this high over here. It looks like that you want to create a higher low right there. You are consolidating at this level. If you take a look at the 4 hourly, you know, we are consolidating at this range. Yeah, I think we have a very strong support right now at this range. You know, the 20-cent level for Rose is just super strong. So that's my take here on Rose. It is clear we have broken an uptrend. We've broken an uptrend. You know, we are creating lower highs. You know, there is also the possibility of us breaking here and creating a lower low, continuing this downtrend structure that we have created. It's a hard one here. It's a very hard one. I also see that potential Gartley pattern here. You got a high, you got a low, you also got a high here. You can create a higher low at this range. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. AXS, please. Also, let's take a look at AXS. Let's take a look at Solana. Why not? Any update on Chainlink? Yeah. I did not sell any of my Chainlink. I got Mark Dutch saying in the comment section that I sold all my Chainlink, and I'm going to explain why in the live stream. It's totally fake news. Totally fake news. Right, let's take a look at was it Solana? AXS. Okay, let's take a look at AXS for Ray here. Absolutely. AXS, why not? Woo, long time. Lot of small analysis here on AXS. We actually do have a pretty solid level. I'll tell you what, let me just delete here a lot of huge volatility. Let's leave these small boxes and let's just do a fresh analysis. We were doing a lot of analysis on AXS back in the day. Short-term analysis. Let's just take away all of this and let's start with a new nice fresh analysis. Little boxes here. We were analyzing AXS a long time ago. We are like creating a floor here at this range, right? It is kind of creating a floor. Yeah, well, we can see here already, you know, highest volume is at this range. So this is one of the reasons why, in my personal opinion, not too much volume here. I mean, this volume is high, but I mean, this volume is absolutely insane. I think this is when the AXS hype started back in the summer of 2021. I think we had a big massive hype on AXS going to above $150, and big volume came in at those levels. So if this volume from this range of the summer of 2021, which was trading in between, you know, $40 and $50, this consolidation is where we are getting supported at this moment. But is this support getting weaker and weaker? That is the main question. Big spikes on VPVR here. We are retesting here this support so many times. We had an attempt in breaking this resistance. That was a complete fail. As you can see, no successful big breakout. The best scenario here for AXS would be creating a triple bottom. That would be the best scenario. I'm not sure if this is going to happen. Big rejection here with volume. Absolutely beautiful swing failure pattern here on the 4 hourly, on the daily. Absolutely beautiful one right there. This is the kind of trades you want to look for. Right, let me just get a horizontal line. These are the kind of trades that you want to look for right over here, where you create a high, you create a massive big consolidation, and on the breakout, you close. These are on the 4 hourly, the 1 hourly, the daily, it doesn't really matter. They're actually even on the 15-minute chart or the 5-minute chart. I don't trade such short term. I prefer day trading and small swing trading, having a trade open for a week or so. And this is a perfect example on AXS, right? Where we did try and break the $74 highs from 26th of March. We didn't break it on the 2nd of April, few days consolidation, an attempt, massive big fail. You can already short on the close of this 4 hourly candle. You can already start here. That is a confirmation failed breakout. Let me just zoom in here on AXS to see. We are just consolidating at this support. I would be bullish at this range even potentially for that double bottom scenario, right? This did look like a beautiful Adam and Eve pattern. We absolutely failed on the breakout. And coming back down. This is how many times are we going to retest this support and get supported, right? It just looks like there will be a moment that this will break down. Being realistic, right? So yeah, I would be a little bit cautious here on AXS. Best scenario here, best trading opportunity there would be on AXS is a swing failure pattern to the downside, which could happen in the next coming days. Some people might think that this is a bear flag right here, creating right now. Right? You could arguably discuss that this is a bear flag. There's not too much volume from this drop though. Best scenario would be that this is a no trade zone for me because I'm not shorting at support. Support is a potential bounce area, and I wouldn't long also because we've retested this range so many times, and the more you retest this level, the more chances there are to break it. So this is a 50-50, right? This could bounce or could go down. We have the same probabilities on both sides, in my opinion. So this would be this is a very, very difficult one. Yeah, not much more to add on this. Very, very difficult. would you arguably say that this is a big, massive head and shoulder pattern, right? Or you have this, and you're having this right now. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not paying attention to those patterns. Right, let's take a look here at the comment section, see what's going on. I heard Andy is an NFT expert. Mark Dutch says, fake news. This is not true. Not true. Would be great if you could update anything on Chainlink. I really look forward to your analysis. Life X 365. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Why not? Let's take a look at Chainlink. Absolutely. Why not? Chainlink. Rune protocol I can see over there. Yeah, I have a lot of requests. Let's take a look at Chainlink. I do not like doing analysis on Chainlink because I'm always bullish. It's not a crypto that I trade. Right, let's take a look at Chainlink. I do not like this chart. I do not like it. We are hitting very strong support. We are basically holding by a thread here. But this is just a classic kind of a bubble pop, right? Where you have a massive euphoria, massive collapse. You create aggressive lower highs. I don't like this chart at all. There is a possibility on Chainlink breaking these summer lows. Let's be clear on this. Big support zone. Big consolidation here, right at this level. Retesting the summer lows of 2021. Creating aggressive lower highs. We were basically equal right here. This is not a successful breakout. This is still a macro lower high. Immediate short term, the only thing that looks good is let me get the VPVR out of the way. Immediate short term, what we were looking at Chainlink were these this level over here, where we were having these bullish divergence right there, lower highs, higher lows. We were creating this descending wedge pretty nicely with 4 points of touch. We had this one, we had this one, we had this one, and we had this one. So it was having a descending wedge formation that finally ended up bullish. We have a larger descending wedge scenario here from September of 2021, right? We currently broken out from this resistance level. So are we going to manage? I mean, it does have a possibility here to create a higher low. It does have a possibility to consolidate at this range and create a higher low. So yeah, not much to see there. VPVR range, big resistance above us from this trading range right now. I mean, this is why we were getting consolidated at this level. We have support, resistance, resistance finally breaking out. We do consolidate at support, but we finally break it. We created kind of a bear flag here and continuing down, it's not looking too great for Chainlink. From this level, on this side. We are consolidating at 618 levels from the lows from February to the highs of March, April. It's in a deep correction right now to the 618. Who knows? This might be, it's the chance for Chainlink to defend this range. If we start coming down to these lows, it's going to be bad news. We start coming down to the $13, $12 range, it's not going to be good. So yeah, that's what I got for Chainlink. Just a little bit of a overall analysis. I don't do much analysis on Chainlink. I got Flop City highlights here saying a potential double bottom weekly on Link. Yeah, also, I mean, this is the thing. Double bottom. I mean, I've got this. If you might be a newer subscriber, but I've been talking about this potential scenario on Chainlink where we have created in the past big double or triple bottoms, okay, in this huge macro uptrend. It is true that we are a little bit overextended with time here, and we are kind of creating, like a descending triangle in this case. It's not looking the best chart at the moment, but Chainlink was created back in late 2017. So it did have a little bit of a pop, but it was created basically at the pop. We did have a bear market, and then it was just macro bull. This is, I mean, logarithmic macro bull here for Chainlink. And there is the scenario that Chainlink always kind of creates double bottoms, right? It doesn't have a proper bear market. The bear market creates a double bottom. And you can see this over here, since it's the start of Chainlink's existence, it creates, these kind of double bottoms. Those then goes into a massive bull run, breaks all-time high, creates double, in this case, triple bottom, because the March 2020 crash did actually hold the bottoms from August of 2019 and January of 2020. It created a true bottom. It went in a huge DeFi summer in 2020, breaking all-time highs. It created also here a double bottom, but with a slightly higher low double bottom. Then it broke the all-time highs. And now, it is true. You have the scenario of this being the bottom. And this is already holding, we have been trading at this range for over 3-4 months. Will this be a double bottom? I think we're already getting a little bit overextended. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hard one, this, with Chainlink. It's a little bit of a hard one. I mean, you have created a slightly lower low right there. Very, very slightly lower low. You can see the kind of exhaustion right there. It's in between a descending triangle and a descending wedge, right? Very hard to say for Chainlink. Right, I'm not avoiding anybody. Let's what's going on? Right, let me take a look. I'm not avoiding anyone. Mark Dutch, let me know who's the guy that's saying that I'm avoiding. Why are you avoiding Solana? Let's take a look at Solana. I'm not avoiding Solana. Let's take a look at Solana right away. Let's take a look at Solana here. I got a big. I must have another updated chart on Solana. There should be another chart here on Solana FTX. Let's take a look at this one. This one's more updated on Solana. Let's take a look at the weekly and see where we at. Let's zoom out here on the weekly on Solana from the big massive run up and see where we at. Right, big retracement, a little bit of a pump here. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, we were very far away from this. Very far away from this. It doesn't look too bad. We had a beautiful call here on Solana with this descending wedge and these bullish divergence, looking for Solana, looking for that pump from this $80 range. Looking for the first target here at $120. Second major target here was the top of the wedge, not managing to hit it. We were about, you know, $10 away from the target, but we got rejected here from this support level at $135. Right, Solana, what is going on? What could happen to Solana? We got an insane daily level here where we are getting a reaction. Why is this an important daily level? I mean, this is the thing. I get my charts with boxes and lines, okay, just for the updates on the live stream. But we are getting some kind of reaction here because we are consolidating, right? This is not a falling knife anymore. It's not a falling knife. The price action stopped a few days at this range. What range is it? It is the $100 range. So why did it stop here? Let's find the reason why we stopped. So I can see reason number one over here. We have a consolidation at this range. We have day, and this is on the daily. We have daily closes. So that is already important. When was this daily close with this wick? The close was exactly at $100, 170 cents. So right there. So we are getting that reaction from this range. It's consistently hitting this level. So, so far, this is pretty good. You have this kind of scenario, double bottom right there, triple, no, double, yes. We got this resistance. You can see the reaction here also. You have a daily hitting the $100 range, getting a retracement on the 25th of March. You know, that is already a consolidation. This was actually a pretty nice double bottom, right? Because you have a pretty solid neckline here. Pretty solid neckline, double bottom, and big massive pump. So you're basically retesting the neckline from this double bottom. So you could get this box, get it to the lowest point of the daily close right there, and to the highest point, which would be here. Right, let me just zoom in here just to explain this, guys. 1 second, looking at Solana. We got daily closes there. You got wick and daily close. You got wick and daily close around this range. So it's an area, it's a range where you do get that reaction. This is currently where we are right now on Solana, which doesn't look too bad. When you do create this kind of double bottom scenario and you come back down and you are basically retesting the support, I think this doesn't look as bad. It doesn't look as bearish. It looks pretty solid. If you want to be bullish or bearish on any asset, you want to be bearish at resistance and you want to be bullish at support. Solana's right now at support. This is just my personal opinion, of course. I mean, this is the thing also, you know, you might think that this is not a descending wedge, and you might think that this is just volatility at support, and this is just a big, massive kind of descending triangle. You got selling pressure, creating lower highs, and you got a level that is not going to hold the pressure that is coming from the downside from lower highs, right? There's pressure, there's pressure, there's pressure, and there's big support. You might think that this is bearish and you're going to pop down, but I was pretty bullish at this range. I did see more of a descending wedge where you are creating slightly lower lows. You're starting to see some bullish reactions here, retesting the last lower high. This consolidation was already a higher low from this level. It's already consolidating on a higher low. I mean, this makes me bullish. This consolidation makes me bullish. The same as this consolidation right over here is making me bullish at this moment. Why? Because you are hitting this major resistance. You can see the consolidations. You can see the reaction. This is more than a day. Looking at the 4 hourly. This is trading at one entire day right there, even more than 24 hours. You got slightly less than 1 day here, or about 1 day. These are 4 hourly candles. So yeah, you could probably discuss that's 1 day at the 4 hourly, at the $100 range. Also here, you are consolidating right now at this level. It's not a level where I would be bullish, bearish anyway. You're hitting the 618 Fibonacci retracement. That adds confluence right there. 618 adds confluence. We did break out from, just a quick reminder here, we did break out from a very, very aggressive downtrend. You know, you can't say that you broke out from a trend, because you can take this high and do this. You can take this high and do this. I mean, but you have broken out from, you know, you check this chart, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. This peak is higher than this and this. So I think there is a high probability, and you know, these lower lows are so, you know, this is nothing bearish about this. This is price exhaustion. You get one right over here. This is a slightly higher low. I was bullish at this range. You can check the video, the live streams from this level. You have a big massive pop. The probabilities here in creating a higher low are just very, very high. What do you guys think in the comment section? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, guys. And also smash up that like button right away for the live stream. I'm actually considering long in Solana at this level. I will consider long in Solana at this level. It's enough for me to see this major resistance turning into support. And I mean, there's no harmonic pattern here that I can see. Let me just check here, because this was probably a sharp pattern. No. Anyway, that's my take here on Solana. Let's go through the comment section. You buying more Link? No, because I have a really good bag of Link. It's a long time since I haven't bought Link. I stopped buying Link at about $4.50, about the $5 range. I wasn't buying. I already got a big bag of Link, so I stopped buying at round about just below $5. All depends on Bitcoin. Absolutely. All depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the mother, is the king, whatever you want to know it as. It all depends on Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin is the leader of the market. If Bitcoin does look bullish or bearish, it will lead most of the altcoins. Let me just take a look here at the 5-minute chart here. Wow, big massive rejection here on, okay, not too much volume though on the 1 minute. 1 minute is still the leader here with volume. Big volume on the 1 minute. Maybe a little bit of selling pressure at the top. This is something I would have to take a look. But so far there is pretty much big volume here on this uptrend. Looking at the 1 minute. short-term Bitcoin bullish. I think Bitcoin can go to higher levels. It doesn't look beautiful on the 1 hourly, but let's take a look. I mean, we are basically hitting the 618. I mean, this 618 is something. This 618 Fibonacci retracement is something, because I mean, look at this. From these highs to the lows, you basically got that perfect rejection from that 618, and this is not the best scenario, of course. I like the volume though. Volume is convincing. Volume is convincing. It is definitely higher from the volume that we've had from this dip, which is making me bullish. Another great thing about this is that we are above the biggest point of control from the volume traded from the 11th till the 15th. You know, we've got 4 or 5 days here of consolidation. The biggest point of control is the $40,135, which can hold as support. Yeah, guys, sorry if this live stream has been a little bit boring. Te invito a unas anchoas del Cantábrico y a un gazpacho, says Bufo. Muchas gracias, amigo. Join the Telegram, Bufo, and tag me there. Contact me. Speak to me. Oh wow, surprised it's dumping. Yeah, it's dumping a little bit. It's dumping a little bit. Not too surprised of this dump. It did have a pretty decent pump in the immediate short term. Volume is still surprisingly high here. Volume is still pretty high on the pump. Yeah, this pump does have pretty much quite a lot of volume, which is nice. Let's see what happens. Anyway, let me go here quickly through the comment section. Can you do Gala, please? Absolutely. I was still right. Let's take a look at Gala right away. Why not? Let me just take a look here 1 second at let me take a look here at the poll that I put. 60% still people are bullish. So we got, I mean, the question, are you bullish on Bitcoin the coming weeks? 60% of people say yes. Still a lot of people quite bullish. Community Bitcoinsensus. Don't tell me. Is that a scam? It's a scam comment. Who are you, Bitcoinsensus community Bitcoinsensus? Who is it? My goodness. It's full of scammy people out there. Right, let's take a look at Gala here right away. Gala is not well, it didn't look good since we broke this this uptrend. We did create a pretty nice uptrend. It broke, obviously not looking good. We're actually getting resistance from it. Absolutely insane. This is just going down, breaking support levels. It's reacting as resistance. It's not looking great here for Gala. Let me just check here 1 second. Something. Yeah, let's keep it simple here for Gala. Let's go to the 4 hourly. I mean, macro trend is to the downside. We are starting to see some type of consolidations. VPVR can't provide us with much because we just have a big cluster of volume everywhere. We can take a look at the volume traded on Gala from these ranges. We can take a look at this range. Got a big spike on VPVR right there. this range, this range, this range, and this range. So basically here on Gala, big consolidation with the highest point of control right at the 19-cent level. 19-cent level is where we basically bounced, where we are getting some kind of consolidation. So this level is pretty important, this consolidation range at the 19-cent. Let me just we're probably forming a harmonic pattern right here. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, no, it's too overextended. 79. Yeah, no. No. What is happening right now is that we basically got some, we broke this support range on Gala, which is right at the 21 cent level. As you can see, you got the reaction. We broke it. This was a solid breakout. Looking at the 1 hourly chart. Look at this major range. Since we broke this uptrend on Gala, it was looking very bearish. We had to hold this major consolidation. We got one bounce, we broke support, and then that was a great short opportunity, a nice day trade, small swing trade right over here, because you break this level and you bounce at it to perfection basically. And it's a quick short opportunity to retest these lows. I would have been out of that position already. This does look like it can come to lower levels. It does look like it's going to come to lower levels. It looks very weak. I think we can retest the lows here on Gala. It is possible that it might retest the lows. I think the best scenario here on Gala would be a swing failure pattern from these lows at 19 cents. So if we do hit that 19-cent level right over here on Gala, I would be looking for that reaction. If this low is a failed breakout, it's a good time to be bullish at this range. And of course, you need to have some targets if you're long in this area, where I would be aiming the 618 from this high. From this high to the low, I would be aiming for the 618 target. But yeah, Gala is still looking pretty bearish. It broke uptrend structure, still continuing down, breaking support, successfully retesting it. We haven't retested the lows yet. We are consolidating here a little bit, but yeah, we are creating a lower high, so it looks slightly bearish. We're currently at 20 cents. I think 19 cents is very likely. So yes, guys, not much to add here on this live stream. Thank you very much. Remember, on Bybit, you got the best bonuses available down below for Bybit and PrimeXBT. You have on Bybit up to $4,620 to claim, or depending on what you deposit. And on PrimeXBT, you do have 7% added to your deposit, up to $7,000 worth of bonus. So make sure to check out the bonus down below if you are an experienced trader, only for experienced traders. We've got the Bitcoinsensus website. We post the latest news here every single day and technical analysis ideas for the community, totally free information also down below. Join the Telegram group, follow us on Twitter. Thank you, guys. Make sure to shave. Thank you, Mark Dutch. Thank you, Davo. Thank you, moderators. And I will see you in the next one.